write it. I'm on mobile, so sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll write your name for you if you can, drop your name in the chat. And also, like, I'll be dropping a new community
Okay,
member
we are
form that you
live.
can fill. So, hey everyone, I
Okay.
welcome you all to Layer 5's weekly meeting. Today is Monday, and on every Monday, every week, we come on to this meeting to talk about all the issues and PRs that you are all working in websites and also any UI UX enhancements. We also talk about our design system that is Systent. So we'll be going through all the agenda items today that you can see on your screen. It's a meeting minutes for the call. I'll be sharing it once again with you all. Make sure you drop in your name in the attendees list and also write any agenda item that you have. So for now, I'll be going ahead by writing this. Okay, so I think Leonard is back on the call. So welcome back, Leonard. All right. So before we get started with the topics, let's make sure that you all have, access to this docs. And for that, you can click onto the link that I shared. I'll be once again highlighting it. So this is a new community member form that you can fill in order to get access to all the resources community-wide, including these docs. So go ahead and fill that form if you have not already. It will, grant you access automatically. So for now, we will be following our tradition, and that is if you're joining this call for the very first time, you can unmute yourself and give your quick intro. I'll be taking a look at the participants. And I don't think anyone is newcomer on the call today. Akash, is it the first time that you're joining Websites meeting?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, hi,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Yes, so my name is Akash Babu Kushwa. I'm a front-end developer. My technical skills are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React. I am looking forward to contribute in this community. Actually, I've set up the I am faced issue in to set up the project. I joined the
All right.
last newcomer meeting.
Okay, I like which project? Layer 5 itself?
No,
Repo,
uh,
website repo.
I want to
So,
contribute in front-end project. So, like Systent project.
okay, so you said that you was not able to set up a repo. So,
Yeah,
any
yeah.
particular repo you were trying to set up?
Yeah, I want to set up the Systent repo.
Okay, so yeah, then Setstand is like,
Yeah,
okay, we'll discuss later on this meeting. Start.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And in fact, Shudanshu, I remember like one training session given by Vidit. So we'll also be dropping link for that. So you can refer to that as well.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So thank you for your intro and welcome to the call, Akash. Hopefully, you
Yes.
will get some good first issues before you get off the call. Yep.
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure that Radha is not on the call for the very first time, but let's, confirm.
No, hello.
Hi, Radha.
Yeah, hi everyone. So actually, this is my
Yeah.
second call. I have already attended first one and also the newcomers meeting. One of the thing is that I am going to set up the project for layer 5. One issue was there regarding Gatsby MDX plugin. Hello. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that one, I guess, like by balancing all the dependencies and versions for the site, I am managed to overcome that particular issue. So I have new package.json and log.json. So I'll make PR for that particular file, like for both. Just review it once according to the version. But one thing is that whenever I am running the project, it is giving me localhost as like localhost link to go through the like local UI, but it is not getting opened. Like it is giving issue.
Yeah. So, like those are some, valid points raised by you. So first of all, I'll talk about the MDX plugin issue that you're hitting. And so I think Sudhanshu is also one of the maintainers, will hopefully have some update on that. So that is a work in progress. And it would be really helpful if you also help him in there. verifying his updates or assistance of any sort. So we'll be talking about that shortly in the meeting. Second, another maintainer who is Matthew dropped a link to the community forum. So whatever experience you are getting right now, what you can do, you can record that and post on discussion forum. So that would really help us troubleshoot it together.
Okay. Actually, I have solved that MDX issue, like by working on the versions, like what versions we are wanting and some outdated versions that I have cleared. So that issue has gone. Like that is not coming.
Awesome.
That is solved.
Okay, so,
But whenever I'm
okay, so we'll discuss this item at first only, Radha. Just we'll complete with the introduction. So I think I can
sure,
use this
sure.
topic at first.
Okay.
So we'll have
Okay.
a conversation here only in this meeting.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Radha. All right, looks like we also have got one more newcomer, and that is Birkti. If I'm not pronouncing your name fine, let me know. Can you now please go next and give your intro?
Hi,
You can talk about. Hi.
This is Brikti and I'm a newcomer, so I just joined in. Sorry.
Yeah, please go ahead. So we are just getting started with the meeting, and we are following our tradition, and that is to give chance to the newcomers to give their introduction. So I think you are just in time. Please go ahead.
Okay. So my name is Brikti. Just graduated from college and I've been looking for a project that I can participate on, and that's why I joined and I wanted to, contribute in the open source projects you guys are working on. And I have experience in both in back end, front end, but I'm kind of looking for a project that I could work on to improve my skills more in the front end. Yeah.
Thank you for your introduction, and yeah, thank you for joining the call. Yeah, definitely, we'll be highlighting some of the areas which are in need of contribution. So hopefully you can take a look at them. So once again, thank you for joining the call. Folks, I think it's now time for us to kick off, the agenda items. And the first one, I think, will be taken by Sudhanshu, if I'm not wrong. So Sudhanshu, are you
Yeah,
all
sure.
set?
Just a second.
And in the meantime, I'll be dropping this meeting minutes in chat so that you all can get access to the docs and take a look at the agenda items.
Okay. Hopefully you able to see my screen. So
We can.
there was I'm just giving you a context. So there was a few months back we have upgrade of Gatsby. So the site which you will see, which is layer5.io. This is the site running on Gatsby. Gatsby is a framework built on top of React. So it was running on one of the versions 4. Now it's been upgraded to 5. So when it's been upgraded, there was many dependencies upgrade has been done. One which was left was a plugin called MDX. And this MDX plugin is used for generating all our blog files, like MDX files. For example, if you go to resources, if you go to blogs, so these blogs are basically our MDX files, and then imported as or exported as a React component. Then now this plugin, which is currently is non-compatible with 5, Gatsby v5, so it's been have to be upgraded to the plugin of Gatsby 5, which is, I guess, plugin latest version is v5. We have to get it is currently running on v3, so this plugin has to move to v5. So there was a work earlier done. Was one of the contributors who has left. So this is a PR taking from him and adding fixing few more things. And so currently the progress is that I've been facing some issues related to building this particular upgrade, which is I keep on getting this build. Sorry, just a second. I think the log has been gone, it's been few days, so it will not. But yeah, so there is a YAML syntax every time build happens and it fails to build. So if the logs were able to there, then I would show you. But I think the last commit I did last week, so the logs has been removed. So yeah, so this was the upgrade. Now I think Radha, you were working on it. So what was your approach what you were doing. So let me know that. Am I audible?
Yeah, Sudhanshu, you are.
Yeah, Radha, you are here.
I think Radha, you're on mute in case you're speaking.
Okay, I think she's not. Okay, I think Radha is willing to work on it. I think she has some updates, but like I was hopefully to listen because there is kind of need assistance here also. So and if she's not been listening, then I think it's required for her to have a conversation. But okay, we'll talk later on that. But yeah, this is the update on one of the. Sorry, this is a progress on one of the upgrade. So if anybody has any like points to add or review, feel free to chime in here and tell me like if you have find any issues regarding this. I'll incorporate that and see that that's the particular issue I'm facing. But yeah, this was the update and things.
Thanks a lot, Sudhanshu. Do you have anything else that you want to share on Layer5IO?
No, like last week, we have few more warnings. I think that has also been removed, which is CSX conflict. And one of the warning was one of the component block code. So yeah, those warnings were last week removed. So which is one left with is this particular Gatsby plugin. So if you come to this issue, Gatsby plugin MDX and this API node validation, these are basically the one issue because this plugin uses for a kind of API, a node API something, which is not compatible with the current Gatsby. So that's why you also see this error. So when this will be fixed, this will automatically get fixed. So yeah, these two errors are basically added.
Thank you, Sudhanshu. All right. Next up, we will be having. All right. So Radha, like we can discuss your approach once you are back. So do sound off in chat, or you can let Sudhanshu know, and we will be having discussion on that right now. Next up, we have this update from, once again, I cannot pronounce your name, but I don't think we have them on the call. So I'll be going ahead by dropping this PR's link in chat. And I think it's assistant documentation item. So do take a look at that. And if you have any suggestions, you can offer your feedback too. Next up, we have this site accessibility improvement update from Akansha, but looks like we're missing Akansha as well. So I'll be dropping this link into the chat. And that's it. I think we have covered all the items on Layer5IO. I wonder if any one of you from the participants have any updates on Layer5IO. If not, then we'll be moving ahead to the next site.
Before moving, I just want to check if Radha is back. Okay, do let us know Radha when you're back. It's an important issue we'll discuss before leaving the meeting. Yeah, sure. Let's move forward.
Thanks a lot, Sudhanshu. Next up, we have this site, that is Meshri.io site. I'll be dropping the URL to this site so that you can go and take a look. And we'll be discussing the first item, and that is from Tharan. And yep, Tharan is on the call. So Tharan, do you mind?
Yes, sir.
Can you share your update?
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. I fixed the issue of model category type hidden in light and dark mode. In that, we see that the deployment was not clearly visible. so that I fixed the issue by simply added background color and in the review the tourist suggests me to remove the background, so that I also remove the background by adding a CSS border and to remove that background. So
Isn't that a border? Like, can you give us a preview of your changes?
yes, sir, this is
Like, were you able to find out why it started happening like that? The border around the icon.
sir, I find it, but I can't.
Okay. So, any other places like is this behavior there as well? Like, they also have like out of nowhere, like they do also have this border around them. Have you like checked for that?
Yes, sir, I checked, but I can't view this search bar on sir.
Okay. If you want to go back to the your preview. So like, have you not pushed the changes yet? You can simply take us to the deploy preview link.
Sir, I pushed the changes, sir.
Yeah, so you can if you go to the conversations tab in the PR, so there is this preview deploy preview link that you can open to walk everybody through. Yeah, yep, there on the top just before your PR, I guess, just after your PR. Yeah.
Sir, this border issue.
No, I mean to say if you scroll up. If you scroll up, please. Yeah, stop. Like, so you see deploy preview link that is there. You can open that. Yeah. And this basically has all the preview of the changes that you have done. So you simply can, share this link with others.
Yes.
Yeah, so it looks like the border is now, you have taken care of the border from the nav icons. If you go to the catalog page. So you are on Windows or Linux, right?
Linux.
Yep, you're on Linux.
Yes.
Okay. If you open the modal, if you click on any of the cards.
Yes.
Okay. So the tourists suggested that they were testing it in Windows, and when they had like this modal up, it was going way beyond the view. So height was too much, but it doesn't look like so in your. So if you take that link, deploy preview link and share in chat so everybody can take a look.
Yes.
You can just share that link. So everyone, you are welcome to take a look at this page. I'll be dropping the exact page link. Yeah, so if you click on it, it will take you to the exact page that we were taking a look. There you can click on any card, and when the modal comes up, that opens up. If you see that there's some responsive issue, you can sound off. So all please to give your feedback once you take a look at it. In the meantime, let's go back to the page, Taran, and let's also check for the dark mode, whether or not the chip is visible. Yeah, looks like you have like fixed that part. But I wonder like if the font weight has increased. So the deployment, the font weight, it has increased, or if it was the case, previously too. And also if you hover on it, you see some, I guess it's border, right? So
yes, sir.
That doesn't need to be there. I don't think that was originally there. So when you hover on it, it's just a chip, a static chip, and doesn't need to have any dynamic behavior when you hover on it or etc.
Okay, sir.
So I think this feedback was also offered in the comment. So I think you can address it when you get time.
Yes.
Any other feedback for Tharan from anyone else? It's more than welcome, so please do. Thanks a lot, Tharan. So it looks like we don't have any more feedback. Do you have anything else that you want to share?
No, sir.
Thank you for your updates. I'll be sharing my screen. And hopefully now it's visible to you all. So the next update would be from me about adding models. So I will be opening it up. And it's a pretty big change. So if you open this PR and navigate to this tab, I think it would crash your machine. At least it crashes mine. And also like deploy preview is failing. So I'll be taking a look into that. But basically, if you were to go to the catalog page right now, let me get this link and share with you in the chat. So right now, this is the catalog page that is loading. And it has support for design and WASM filters. Yep, as you can see, so you can look through the pattern files based on their types like WASM filters and designs. There are other filters as well like technology. So your favorite technology, you can filter based on that as well. So this ask was to add another filter that would be models, which is one of the constructs in Meshery. So basically the front end part was already done, like, changes in the site, but then also there was need of having those metadata in the repo where this site is located, and which is this repository. And it's a Jekyll site, so all the data that we have about different catalog items, we store them in form of collections. And so if you once go to collections, you will see like this catalog collection where we have all these, files in form of markdown, format, and they are like a source of truth for these cards that you see. So adding the models data into this, I also have another PR that enhances Meshery CTL. So I'll be opening that as well. So just a couple of seconds, minutes back, I pushed this PR, which makes it possible for us to be getting, metadata about models to this GitHub repo. So this is another GitHub repo in the same org, and this is the main Meshery org. So since Matthew is on the call, I would request Matthew's review. I will be tagging him. And Shudhanshu as well. So there are some comments that I need to remove. But yeah, do let me know if you see any issue with the changes, and I'll be addressing them. Yeah, so this is the change that has caused all these big changes that you see in this PR, and so that is all about it. Let me know if you have any more questions.
So Vivek, like from Meshery, that the Meshery CTL which you are pushing like to Meshery, so it is right now pushing on the models to Meshery.io, right?
Okay, so right now when you run registry publish command, and so let me once take you through this workflow that happens. So we are in GitHub workflows, and it's Meshery integration updater. Yeah, integration updater.yaml file. Where did it go? error code subdata.yaml. Yeah, this is there. I'll be also sharing this link in chat. So this is a workflow that runs every midnight, and it does a couple of things. And that is, it gets all the other systems that we have apart from this particular website, that is Meshri.io, like Layer5.io and other systems as well. And it runs this command, meshctl command, that is meshctl registry publish, and all the other options that we have to configure for that particular system. So we are interested into Meshri.io website. So, and you would see a step that says, publish to Meshri.io. So it committed changes, but yeah, publish to Meshri.io site. So this is the command. It's a website system, the credential, and then we specify two of the, directory where we want the data to be available. And so the first is Meshri.io integrations, and then is the, images, where the images should be located about all these integrations. So right now, what was happening is we were just in the Meshri.io integration, we were just having a data.js file, which had just the icons data, and then we were having all the icons as well. So I'll quickly, show you that too. So we are in Meshri, but yeah, we will need to go to Meshri.io repo. And one of the directory that we, saw there was this integrations. And here you can see this data.js file. And yep, this is a big long file and has metadata about, and basically the metadata is only the icons and permalink. That's all. So this was one of the location where that workflow was making changes to, and another was this assets folder. And in here images, and if you go to integration, you will see all these icons in there. So white and color icon. So that was all it was doing, but we needed to have the more metadata about each model. So like, their category, subcategory, what it does, its components, relationship, all those. So those data, like, there was logic of doing the same to other systems, but not to Meshri.io. So I have made enhancements in that regard, that we will, now it will be also sending those data to Meshri.io site. So if you could open, no, so not this one. If you could open this, PR, and you can take a look at the file changes, you will see that all these models have other data. I will not be able to show you right now because it will probably, I would suppose that kill my machine. So, but if you could open it up, you will be able to see all the files with the changes. In fact, I can show you. It's not open right now. But yeah, the additional metadata is now supplied, and I also have running it right now locally. So there's some issue with this, thumbnail of this each models, but as you can see, models there are 3 to 26, and yep, there is some padding needed in here, but it will be, so now this filter will also be working. And so if I click on it, the logo comes up, and these some metadata about it. I'll be also updating them later, but basically we have the models available in Meshri.io catalog right now. There are other considerations, as in, given the large amount of models now available, if you first load it up, so if I refresh this page, it takes some time to load, and the reason is, while the JS is running, it is getting all those different, I guess 500 plus catalog items and making the filters dynamically. So we will need to optimize in that regard, but yeah, models are basically available, and as you can see, page is unresponsive.
Okay.
So
I think first, which is this, like, you are loading all the models at once, right? There's any page size or
no, so
page?
okay, so what happens is it will not load all the models at once. So when you are opening it,
Mhm.
it will just load 10 catalog items at a time. So if you see, there's just 10. But this dynamic filter generation that is there, it is happening for all the filters, like for all the catalog items that are there. So we have around 300 plus design files, and then also 350 plus models, right? So it's happening for all of them. And so, but we hide them. We are not loading on them view. As you go to the next, it will be loading. But since we are making this filter for all of those at once, this is the issue that's coming up. So we'll have to fix
And now
this.
it's basically coming due to the models added.
Yeah.
Okay. So I,
And like this was bound to happen at some point. So let's say even if we did not add the models and we had like more number of designs coming up, so this will happen. So it takes some time. It also loads your machine, and then it gets there with all these models. Yeah, please go ahead, Sudhanshu.
will come back to this thing. One thing which I want to discuss is, I think, same functionality of having a model is needed in one of our provider. I think Meshri Layer 5
Mhm.
Cloud, right? So if you are like, so what will be the approach for that? Like, if we'll be pushing this same uh, data from like here
Yeah.
to cloud also, or
Yeah, so in publish.go, we have different system where the logic is located. So first we'll have to see which kind of like what data is being sent and what is required. So we can include that data basically in remote provider system as well. So that would be something straightforward.
and is this like whenever like any user generate a model or import a model through UI, Meshri UI from registry. So these are
So we are
these are having
getting
those also, right?
like we are getting these data from a integration update, spreadsheet,
That's
and
spreadsheet.
yeah, spreadsheet. So
And
if
that
that
will
custom
become,
model is
and that is
available there,
coming to different, that is
yep.
directly been.
Mhm.
Okay, so then yeah, like I guess we also need this same in one of our provider, which is cloud. And like what till now we will having only few informations, right? You said that
Yeah, in
SVG,
Meshri, just the
one of the
data.js file
links.
and the icons. Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
Any more question? I think not. So now we will be moving ahead. And so, yep, if someone wants to volunteer or wants to work on how we can optimize this, as it is loading and it is taking too much time and also burdening your CPU, how we can optimize that. You can sound off into the GitHub issue that we'll be opening, or you can reach out to me in my website channel. So we'll be talking about that. All right. So next up, we will be discussing about this site that is documentation site for Meshri. So, and we have a standard issue that you can work on, and that would be templates. Let me also share this link with you. So all these templates, they are pretty beginner friendly, issue that you can contribute to. They don't need any code changes, and they all have very detailed descriptions that you can take a look and can also get access to the tool where you can do all these steps. And in fact, you can take inspiration from one of the completed template and can work accordingly. Ankita, who is also one of the champion in this area, she can help you out if you need any assistance. So yeah, make sure that you ask any questions that you have on community forum or in Slack. So I have already dropped that link in the chat into the chat. And let's quickly talk about this another site that is Systent site. Not sorry, this is a documentation site for Layer 5 IO, and where this is a small change that I did. So if you were to go to this documentation site, I'll be sharing that link quickly. Yeah, it's already there. So it has this new video sections. We'll wait a little. Let me also share this PR's link in chat. Yeah. So we're planning to have more and more videos. It's it's not totally finished, but yeah, if you once go to getting started videos, there's this video about reviewing designs, and so if it will load, then I'll be able to show you. It was just this thumbnail and this title, and it looks like that is the case still, even after my changes. So I'll be trying to clear out some caches if that's the case. So definitely there's some issue with the, okay, no, so this is the deployed site. My bad. I will have to click onto this deploy preview link and navigate to the same video. So yeah, this is the current state, and that is just a thumbnail comes up and the title. And once you click on it, it will take you to the detailed page of the video where you can watch and take a look at any description. So into that effort, I'll be opening the, yeah, so this is the one play icon that I've added. And I wonder if this gives an impression that if you click, it will play. And so if that's the case, and I think it would be good to have, we simply can open a modal where we'll be displaying the video. But right now the behavior is that once you click on it, it takes you to the individual detailed page where you can then watch the video, or if you want to have any description, we can have that. So let me know your thoughts about opening a modal and playing that video in there, or navigating, taking user to the different page. What would be a suggested approach for this play icon? Like what feels more intuitive to you? You can offer your feedback
I
or
have
suggestions
a
there.
quick question. If anybody else
Mhm.
wanted to have any feedback, so ask it. I'll wait for a second. Okay, so like when we click and going to a separate page to open this video, like do we have to add any extra front matter for it?
No. So the way like these video data is structured in the file system, it's native in the Hugo Doxy theme. It is taken care of that in that regard.
Okay, so like will it so is it in a model way or going to a particular page, so like resources is not being
It's a
that
particular
much in a play?
it's a particular page, this
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I
And
think like
so basically all these sections that you see, I'll just say, so like we have these 3 different categories for now, like getting started, intermediate, and these are like random names. We can have dedicated to maybe reviewing designs, and in there we can have any number of videos. And so this one video is on reviewing designs, right? We can have another video as well that they will be appearing on here, just like this little card is. And so once you click on the particular video, it will be taking you to the detailed page where is that the video and any description that we want to. And yeah, there is already a description front matter which optionally you can add, that will be appearing in here. So I was asking for feedback on whether we should just be open, like when you click on it, it will be opening right here on this page and will be showing you the video, or we should keep this, and that is you go to this page, you click on it, since our video embed, YouTube embed, and you can watch it. So I think the former one is logically more making sense. But
yeah,
I'm open
because
to it.
like as a user's perspective, like if I want to just quickly watch and move to another video, then it makes sense to have a
Yeah,
model, just click and show and just move to another video. Because if I click now,
yeah,
I'll go to another page and then I have to come back to view another video. Just the UX is kind of bit in
yeah,
that sense. But in model, like I think most of the, but yeah, I think card would make sense, model would make sense. But yeah, let's
yeah.
see what else happens.
That makes a lot of sense. And just to highlight, like we also have this contextual navigation that you can take a look at. But yeah, your point is really valid, and that is something I'll be enhancing. So thanks a lot for your suggestions, Sudhanshu. Anyone else? I think not. So let's quickly circle back to this particular
preview.
Vidit, you're not audible, I guess. His
Sorry.
video is stuck. Vidit, please go ahead.
Yeah. So if we are watching in a series like tutorials and we want a quick preview of the video, so we like a user does not want to navigate through the whole page of a particular video, and we have to navigate back to the original list of the videos. So I think a quick preview or like pop-up model will be a good choice.
Perfect. So I think we are all resonating onto the same thoughts along the same lines. So definitely I'll be making that update. Thanks a lot for it. All right, folks. So now let's circle back to this very important update. So I guess Radha is back and is in situation where she can speak.
Yeah.
Radha and Sudhanshu.
Yeah, sure. I think Akanksha is also back, so we'll circle back to her after this discussion. Okay. So Radha, like, did you heard like what I shared previously?
No. Can you repeat once?
Okay, I'll go back again to that agenda. So one of the okay, I'll just repeat in quickly that few months back we just upgraded our Gatsby version from V4 to V5. So like many dependencies were upgraded at that time. So one which was left behind was this particular plugin, which is from Gatsby plugin MDX. So when you go to the Layer 5 website, go see blogs, resources, events, they are
Yeah.
all MDX files, then exported as a React component type of. So this plugin was left behind, and this plugin, which was now need to be upgraded from V3 to be V5, this plugin, particular plugin, and this particular plugin also enhances a particular package, which is MDX. So if you go to this particular markdown, and so this when this plugin was at its V3, so V3, and we have to use a separate plugin also MDX, this one separately. Now, when this plugin has been upgraded to V5, this has been like inserted in it, and it's internally available. So like morally, we have to just upgrade this Gatsby plugin from V3 to V5, and so that will be the fix of this issue. Which this is one of the Gatsby plugin MDX, and including that, this another issue, which is API node dot validation, because this is coming due to this particular only. So now what I did is I was upgrading many things, and why you see that much of file changes, because these are the MDX files. There are a lot of MDX files which has blogs, resources, integrations, many, there are 1,000 plus. So that's why, and those syntax changes are basically those all these files changes. Now when I run, like I get this build issue. I think the logs has been vanished, because after a week logs gets vanished. So you will not see the build. I'll push again, so you'll get see. So there's a build issue comes, like there always a YAML syntax issue comes. This is not valid. There is a block line. There is a space error. So which is I'm always striking with this issue, and I'm stuck in that. So this was one of the way which I was working on, and I think Radha has came forward to work on it. And if she has some updates, so I would listen. And if you go to this particular PR, Radha, and if you have any thoughts, do share that why it is failing, or if you see any potential fix in one of the syntax in FTX files, which is using YAML. So yeah.
Okay.
So if you have any thoughts,
Actually, what I simply did. Yeah, go on.
No,
No, go
go
on.
ahead. What you were, how you
Actually,
were
what I simply did, I just researched on that MDX and Gatsby plugin. So, one second, can I share my screen? What
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
show. So what is here? What I did, I have managed some of the versions for all the dependencies and plugins you are using in this particular project. So this MDX is now latest one is 5.1.14, this one. And what is compatible with this project which I found is like 1.6.22. This one was going ahead, and some of the dependencies which were not compatible with all the things, like outdated and some what this project required, I have only changed that particular part. on that particular basis, that issue has gone, but I am not sure that this particular thing, because this there also issue on this validation part. Otherwise, the project was which was getting that
Yeah.
Gatsby MDX plugin that has gone.
No,
But
no,
the thing
sure.
is,
Yeah, I got the is why is your 8000 is also not working because you just updated the MDX versions. Now there are many breaking changes which has to be fixed, and which is one of the syntax. Now, if you go to the package.json again, if you show me, if you go, yeah, so you are seeing this MDX React, right? MDX React. This need to be updated to version 2, not 1.6.22, because this is supporting React below 18. Now
actually,
we have to
what I
support
think,
React above 18.
okay, 1 second.
And you have to try to build the site, try to run make build. Then you will be potentially see that where you have to fix things.
Sorry, can you repeat once?
I'm saying after making changes, try to build the changes by running make build. So it will build the Gatsby site. So then you will be getting issues that what you have to fix, what not, basically.
Okay, okay. So, I just. Here, actually, I have seen that what we wanted for this project, it was 1.6.22. That's why I haven't like updated that particular React one.
Yeah, it will fail eventually because MDX React, this is 1.62 running. It's basically this is a React dependency for MDX, and when we upgraded to Gatsby v5, we are now using React 18. So this particular version will not support React 18. You will potentially get issues. You have not tried to build the site, so that's why you are seeing this. But eventually, when you build the site, you will get issues. And so this MDX.js React will also upgrade it, and this particular MDX.js, yeah, this also need to be upgraded, I guess, to 2. This both will go to 2. And I think this will be not needed, this MDX. So what you can do rather, like eventually, like you'll get issues here. Like, so we have already a PR, which is I've been doing and taken from another contributor's PR because he's left. So what you can do is go to this PR, which I just showed you, right? And tagged you. Go to that PR, try to check out that particular PR and try to run on your own machine by make build, right? Make site to run particularly for localhost and see what issues you are getting and potentially how you can go to that particular, fix that particular issue. So you don't have to go to again all upgrading the packages. So you have to just see what's the build issue coming. So I can take help in that way. Because it will be a duplicate work. Again, you just upgrade the packages. There will be many upgrades, breaking changes you have to do in Gatsby browser, Gatsby node. So yeah, that just means duplicate work for you. So it will be much easier, and I can take help from you or anybody else. Is that go to that PR, take a look, try to check out, and try to build on your own machine. See what potential mistake I am doing, and you can fix. So yeah, I'll appreciate that.
Sure.
Hello team, can I go ahead?
Yeah, please go ahead, Akansha.
Sure, thank you. I'll share my screen. Okay, so this is one of the issue layer 5 where I have improved the accessibility. Like it is not 100% yet because there are some color contrast issues which cannot be fixed as of now because it doesn't match with our brand color. So few changes which were related to ARIA labels and alt to image tags, I have added this. So these are the small fixes. It would be a great help if team reviews them because they are like open since so long and I'm getting too many conflicts on them. So
Okay, so
yeah.
okay, this seems a small changes are like all done. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alt
and what is
and
this fix menu, this particular from
this
295?
one, okay, so there was one issue related to the hierarchy, like the UI. Here, the only change is the UL element I have added here. This fix the accessibility issue is like when the screen reader goes through these changes. Earlier, it was not able to understand here because we were mapping it inside, and now it is working. So
Okay. And you have ensured the changes in build, like
yeah,
the preview.
yes.
It's like okay, then it would be good to go.
It's like same, just the UI have been like you can change, check this way.
Thanks a lot, Akansha. So, and I think you're
And
also taking care of the.
yeah, I was just going to say, do you have the same thing for Meshi.io?
Yeah, I have the same for this one. Here the changes are pretty small. Same issues related to color contrast. I have added those in the comments of this PR, and like yeah, this is like same fix all changes and area labels.
So you have right now left the color, except color contrast, we have fixed all the issues.
Yes. And there's one more related to headings, but that fixing that heading issue will like create some UI issues like which will not suit our wireframes. So I didn't change them and have mentioned that in the PR. So yeah, I wanted to highlight this thing is like I have added this source track. This is to ensure that the video is accessible for everyone. This adds captions to the video, but as this particular video is musical, I have just added the track in the English and just like to ignore the like error which we are getting in the Lighthouse report. Apart from this, if you have like queries related to the changes I have not fixed, I have mentioned them here. Yeah, so this is the issue which I have not fixed related to H1. The H1 using this is not good. It's not visually pleasing, so I haven't made this change.
Okay, you can work in iteratively, so you'll not get caught up. Vivek, can you take on this PR and review and watch? It's good to go. I'll take on the layer pipeline.
Yeah, sure, I will.
Thank you.
Anything else from you? Okay, yeah. Thanks a lot, Akansha, for sharing your update. And hopefully you all can see my screen. I think. Okay, I'm sharing my wrong screen, so I'll be. Yep, so it's visible again. And let's go from the top, which items we are missing. And looks like we covered everything. There's one comment from Casey about something he's fixing and he would want to speak on that. We have 1 minute. If you can quickly cover, that would be helpful, Casey. Or we can, also take in the Slack. Okay, I think Casey is not on the call. All right, so we are about to be on time. So I would like to thank you all to, coming and joining the call and sharing your update. There are any number of issues that you can work on, and one of them being the assistant issues, which are basically documenting issues. You can take a look at the existing PRs and also one of the training session given by Vidit, who is also on the call. So Vidit will be sharing that training link in the website channel in Slack. Talking about that, if you're yet not part of the Slack community, please do join the Slack workspace using the link that I'm just sharing in the chat. And yeah, if you want to join any other call as well. So all you have to do is to subscribe to the community calendar, which tells you about all the weekly project and community meeting that we will be having. So the link is in the chat. on Wednesday, we would be having Mystery Dev call that you can join if you want to know more about the Mystery project and what it does and how it does. So yeah, once again, thank you all for joining. We'll see you next Monday. Till then, bye.